All right, part 2 of one of the most, if not the most beautiful collections I've ever seen. I'm buying it. It's right here in front of me. We're hanging with Dwight. You saw him last week in part 1, and this is everything else, and you guys won't believe what's in here. Let's dive in. Oh, how naive I was. I thought just about everything he had left for sale was here on the floor. But little did I know, the entire plan I had for this day was about to go out the window. So this episode is going to be a bit different.
Oh, no, there's more stuff missing. I'm Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo complete in box. I mean, there's a lot of games missing.
With promises of even more, Dwight educated us a bit on some of the consoles that we're getting and even some games.
So the back room is doesn't have everything, but it's got some stuff. So the lighting in here is terrible. Everything that you got from the first run and the second run came out of this room. You see how you're walking sideways right there? That's how you had to walk, and everything was up this high.
So this entire
I bet. It was jam-packed with everything else.
Yeah. So nothing's really
now
marked
you got it on
great.
just the shelves.
Nothing's really marked great. Some stuff is just out in the open. Some stuff is just, those things too. Those are.
These are sweet.
Yep.
Neo Geo MVS.
Where's your stash of AES cards?
Yeah, that's.
You don't actually have those, do you?
Sure I do.
Let me explain why the Neo Geo AES is so special. For the Neo Geo, there's the MVS and the AES. Using price charting, let's look at the same title for each version. Here's the MVS, and now the AES. So clearly anything Neo Geo is special, but especially the AES. And later, we're going to look at his Neo Geo collection. Now, I definitely didn't anticipate any of this. The stuff that he's about to show is stuff that you just don't find. We've really only scratched the surface of this collection. I mean, I thought it was worth about 100,000 total, but we're not even close, and it's going to be worth way more than that. So subscribe, because we're going to be digging a lot deeper into this collection, and we're getting so close to passing our home team, the Detroit Lions, in subscribers. So help us out if you're part of the 66% that's not subscribed.
So this is Neo Geo AES. That's how big the cartridge is.
And remember, Chase is 6'7".
Yep.
So his hands
that's
are
right.
massive.
This is the stuff that we're not getting, at least right now. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is, I mean, there's a crazy, this says Mountain Dew Xbox.
Yep, that's Mountain Dew Xbox in there. That's probably just the console only, maybe
Console
the AV
only.
and.
Are any of these Mountain Dew Xboxes?
Yeah, I think this is it right here.
Are we gonna get to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
We can talk about that. All right.
There it is right there.
Oh man.
How much Mountain Dew did you have to drink to get it?
So I didn't win that, and we all know cash is king.
Yes, we do.
It takes way too Mountain Dew. So not only did I got this one first, the loose one, and then I went after this one. And this one is, you can take it out and look at it if you want, but it's still got the plastic on the front of the Xbox where the power button is, so it hasn't been peeled off yet. Matter of fact, it wasn't sitting out here. It was in one of these boxes here,
Oh yeah.
with
Yep.
padding around it. I just brought it out so you can see it just in case.
What's the rough value on just a loose console?
We were looking them up on the way. They're like, with the controller, 350, 400.
Yeah, depending on condition.
In good condition.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. These actually are pretty pricey still. And this, that's a little bit more because of the box, man.
For sure.
I mean, you just got this.
And the condition of it.
And the condition.
But is that just a sticker or is that printed?
I don't know. Do you feel sticker?
I think it's a sticker.
Yeah, it was those guys.
That's an expensive sticker.
It is a but it's a beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful console, man. I mean,
Oh, I've never had one.
you never have you seen
never
one?
once.
Have you seen one?
I don't think I've seen
In
one
your
in
hands?
person. I mean, I've seen
Somebody in our
YouTube,
Discord
but-
found one once.
just randomly. Yeah, but I've never. Mountain Dew is my jam. So
The green color.
yeah, that's great.
This is
The color is great.
There you go, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. There's like five. Is it 5,000 of these that exist?
It's
Originally?
not really high. I can't remember, but
We were looking it up. You had to get tons of Mountain Dew points. Like you had to do $500
it
worth
wasn't
of
gonna
Mountain
happen.
Dew to
I
have a
drank
chance
Mountain Dew a
to
lot.
purchase it.
a
that
2-liter
much.
got you 2 points.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna happen. So so the clear Xbox, that's legit. That's legit.
Is it U.S.?
So in the United States, it's North
There we
America. In the United States, we got black and green
Yeah.
and a green halo, and then we got that. But
Yeah.
you couldn't go just buy that.
Right.
In Canada, you got blue, clear blue, and you got clear.
Yeah.
That's that one
See-through,
right there.
transparent.
Never seen a clear.
So it's North America. You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't.
No,
I mean, I knew it existed, but again, haven't seen it in person.
Man, this is like a
This is
like a
brick,
flipping
man.
workout. So this,
Oh,
this,
big controller.
yes. So the controller does. So unlike the Mountain Dew, where it's just an Xbox controller.
That's sweet.
Cool.
I just wonder why they release things in certain regions and not all of them.
So
'cause
some
that would sell out
I
everywhere.
heard some stories about it, and it's like crazy stories.
Especially certain European versions of stuff. They get
Japan.
some crazy stuff. In Japan, yeah, just bring them over.
It's like Sega. Sega treats Japan to this day better than us, and the Genesis was way more popular here.
way
Get your
more.
biggest market.
There's the clear one.
Wow.
Cool.
Like, how much more
Goodness,
valuable
I
would
like
OG
that.
Xbox be if they had a Fantastic series like
Yeah,
that?
right? Yeah,
That's what
that
analog's
sold out
doing
like
right now.
crazy here.
This is sweet.
They could release 5 different colors: transparent blue, green,
It's a
clear.
it's a lunker, right? Is it plastic on the front of that?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's clean. Well, I would love to buy the in-box Mountain Dew one if that's.
Everything is available. It is. I don't even need to fire it up.
So, what in here is available and what's
Everything's
not?
available.
Everything is available.
Everything
in
in
here?
this room.
No
Even that
kidding.
little Mac for $50 if you want to take that heavy thing. Which works perfectly because we were doing some spreadsheets on it.
Everything is.
There's 2 Toyota headlights for a 2002 to 2005 Celica GT, brand new in the box. They're available too. I bought them for $350
I'm
each.
sure they would sell.
You can have them for $100 each. Go make your money. They're actually on
I thought
eBay.
what was happening here was this was the stuff that you were keeping.
No,
This is all.
it's all available.
This is all for sale.
Everything in this room is
Look
available.
at that.
So that, yeah, that's available.
How much is that?
So that one,
That is cool.
I think about $1.50 would take it.
Seems totally reasonable. I mean, we can look that up to see if it's too low. Even I don't know what it goes for, but
225, 230.
okay.
Not on eBay. eBay is higher.
Does it have the game?
Sure it does.
Sure it does. Yeah. Well, I want that. We'll pull that down.
Take a look at it.
Yeah,
Look at it.
Now we're going to look this up and much more that we're about to buy using the series sponsor price charting. This entire collection would genuinely be nearly impossible to go through without price charting. Some of these items are so rare that we really do need access to price charting's deep database. We actually have the app and it's really nice and easy to use. It's brand new. It's for iOS, so if you have an iPhone, go ahead and download it. Use our link down below, that would help us out. But we just talked to them too, and they are working on other versions beyond iOS, so stay tuned for more info on that. Guys, I genuinely love price charting. It's a dream sponsor, so download that app down below. It's brand new. I really enjoy it. It's been awesome. And if enough of you download it, we might be able to hook you up with a deal on the subscriptions in the future, but you can just create an account for free and start documenting your collection today. It's really fun to know what you have and kind of how much it's worth, whether you're selling, collecting. It's a great time. So with the door open to potentially buy anything here in this room, I'm honestly a bit overwhelmed, but I need to try my best to focus in on some of these really special items and make some big plays.
If you want that box, you could have it for pretty cheap.
I mean, what would you think?
But I'm not going to charge you $100. I know people charge a lot of money for it.
What if we went to the 35 and then I'll do the 150 on that? Now we got to talk about which one was the Mountain Dew? This one?
No,
This one.
that's the Halo, brand new Halo one that I.
gosh.
Now hold on, there's a story on that too.
Story here.
So on this bad boy, or girl, whichever way you want to call it. So, I loved Halo. When I got introduced to it, I'm like,
Right, yeah.
this was the best thing on everything, you know. So I went and bought this, and she's disappointed me to this day. It's never been used, but someone wanted to see what that green thing looked like. That'd be this guy.
Wow.
But I did. I put a little button back over it. But yeah, it's never been turned on, never used. This is the original box, and I've kept it all these years. And
Opened once to make sure it was in there.
I just wanted to
Check
see
it out. You just gotta.
Ooh, and I slid it right back in.
Like
I don't
there's
even
a
think it came
picture.
out. I just slid it out. So if you ever seen it,
Wow.
so that's a.
What was that retail?
Was that like $4.99 back then? These are expensive. $3.99.
Were these the most
You know, if you
expensive
go
of the
by
three?
pounds, it's definitely $5.99. It is brand new. It never did get fired up. I just slid it out, took a look at it, but she's been mad at me. I never bought anything to make money later. Never.
Well, yeah, that's why it's worth money now. 'cause
Never
most people
bought it.
didn't- Yeah,
With the
Yeah.
mindset of investment. I bought
So
it because
organic.
it was there. And,
because you loved
ooh,
it. Yeah.
every N64 different color. Gotta have those.
You bought the stuff that other people weren't buying too.
And then, you missed out on those because I sold those back in 2015. I had them all brand new in box.
And while Dwight and I nerd out, Skaga and Alpel start digging through some other parts of the collection and try to see if there's anything else that I should buy. And more, just N64, Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, I don't know why that one's in the plastic case.
It's a great game.
It is a great game.
My pal and I are over here looking at games
I'm sure I do.
while they're looking at cords.
Yeah, I care more about the games than
Yes. Look how mint that is. Gauntlet Legends is sealed, dude.
like, what's in all these random boxes?
Yeah. Like, what the heck is this? No way. Dude, it's Shrek and Jack Black and Will Smith the movie.
I think we gotta get something rolling here. Let's do it.
Okay.
Halo Xbox.
Well, are you gonna? Well, I'm not gonna ask you because you could do whatever you want with them. You can resell them or you can put it on your shelf.
The Halo one is probably a resell for me. The Mountain Dew one is not leaving.
You want the Halo for 4?
Sure, that's reasonable.
So I get my money back.
You're right.
Oh my gosh. The Mountain Dew? I don't know. That one's a little bit more. To me, that was a little bit more precious.
Yeah.
But it's sitting in the box, man. You see it on the shelf now? It wasn't on that shelf.
Okay.
It was in a big box
Yeah,
with a bunch of
in
stuff
one of these
around
guys,
it.
yeah.
Yes, it was. Not
Yeah.
these, but
Okay.
other ones. I paid $5 for it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's one of the few things that other than Saturn, that's probably one of the, but so a lot of people call this a collection. You mentioned out there a collection. I've told you before, if it's not on display for myself to enjoy or others,
Yeah.
I don't want to call it a collection. I call it hoarding.
Yeah.
It's a horrible word, but the fact is, if it's sitting in boxes and no one gets to enjoy it, what's it?
100%.
It's not really a collection anymore, right?
I mean, I am very passionate about that.
so
about
hopefully,
getting things spread out into people that will love them, enjoy
yeah,
them,
that's
use
it.
them
That's
with their
exactly
kids,
it.
like
That's
all these things.
That's exactly it. I'm
Cool.
just getting
I mean,
my money back for those two
I love
there.
your stories. Like I was telling these guys, I can't wait for you to meet them because they're so fun and all the stories are great. So
But
it's
yeah,
cool.
hopefully
And
it'll
I'll
be
tell you
alright.
why. This one is a little bit more special because Mountain Dew. So
Come on, man.
Mountain Dew's my jam.
You even got Mountain Dew color on you right there.
I do, but I have one today because
yeah.
it was my dad's favorite drink too, and pretzels.
really? Okay.
And he passed away actually
sorry to hear.
today, 22 years ago, 2001.
Wow.
So every year on September 26th, I have Mountain Dew and pretzels just as like a fun like memory.
Now
So
you
I
got-
was like, I had to get the Mountain Dew Xbox today because it's extra special.
Man, did I go low. I caught you at your weakest time.
And then we have these that I see you guys so graciously set out.
I didn't do that.
They did.
You guys
Is
are talking about
this
cords. We
sealed?
wanted to look at games.
Yeah, that one's sealed.
Nice
So
little
that
sealed
one
badge
escaped
on.
that last. Didn't
Yeah,
did I
it did,
send you
didn't
sell you some? Yeah, I'm like, how did this not go? But anyway,
These are beautiful.
yeah, the Donkey Kong lands are kind of cool. They're not great
1, 2,
games.
and 3.
You know, Chase, they've been sitting in boxes, man.
I'm sure. Boxes and boxes.
But
Yeah,
you
well,
got some prime ones out
We
here.
might have a
man.
part 3 and a part 4 at this point.
Yeah.
And now that you find out I'm into buying stuff like this and that
You got that too.
too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what else there is with that, but yeah, I'm into all that
Yeah,
too.
that's right.
And we keep getting distracted, but there are some items that I want to buy, so we're gonna gather some of them up, make some offers, and come right in at about 50% of their price charting values.
Yes, it is. This means it's a first edition.
It's the first print.
Yes,
That's
it
the
is.
only way to tell it too. Is
Yep,
that
that's true.
sticker's there. It's,
Oh, you don't have this one though. That's a new one.
No, I do not have new. It's for
Look how much I
$6.90.
paid for it.
Is that 16?
Is that Circuit City?
Circuit City.
That's where I bought some.
Most of the stuff at Circuit City.
Gosh,
That is a expensive box there. Unless you name a price, like I wouldn't even know where to. Chrono Trigger is the biggest one as far as value goes.
No,
You don't think so?
no, it isn't.
Am I missing something?
It's just a little bit lower than Trazi.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
It makes that much of a difference.
Yeah. So these are
Kirby.
duplicates.
Nice. Bomberman. Tactics.
Triplicate.
Yeah, there's 2 Bombermans in there.
Dang it! That's probably a quad because you can probably link up. Bomberman was my stuff too back then.
Yeah. I think like if you wanted to quickly go through and price chart?
Yeah, go ahead,
maybe?
man. I trust you.
Okay.
Yeah, just add them up as you go or something.
Yeah.
You had some Pokemon cards somewhere.
Yeah.
Are those
Yes,
out there in
sir.
that box?
Yeah.
I might want to look at those next.
Okay.
We've looked at so much, and
I mean,
feel like we've
Yeah, I'm
everything
sorry,
in
yeah.
here, everything in here I want. Let it be known, like
There's some.
I'll
yeah.
buy everything eventually for sure. After making a deal on a bunch of video game magazines like Electronic Gaming Monthly and stuff like that, he pulled out a game that I was not expecting.
Very
It's
dark
still-
convincing. my
Wait, it's-
goodness.
It's
It's
still.
still a bomb.
It is still,
It's
yeah.
still mint.
No,
This is actually a really good version of
it's
Bonk.
it's.
You know,
You want Bonk? I'm gonna let you have Bonk for a decent price.
So working with Dwight has been an absolute pleasure. He's somebody that just gets it. He's full of integrity. I just love the way that he understands with his games that, you know, he's willing to give deals and is excited about the fact that they're gonna go from one collector to the hands of many other collectors that will cherish them. And like your guys' game rooms or others that will purchase this stuff, that brings him joy. And he's willing to give good, solid deals. So we'll get back to Bonks, but now he has some Pokemon that he wants to show me.
I played back then. So this is not first, but it's the originals.
Yep.
That book, nothing got played in that book. That's all the extras. And they might be layered up. So these have never been out of that book
Nice.
because I didn't need to, because they're in my decks that I built in there. But as far as quality, you'll see when you see the decks I built, you'll see why they are in the condition they are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Charizard. So when I found that Charizard, it immediately went in the book.
Nice.
It never got played.
While I'm going through these cards, it's worth noting that Price Charting also has trading cards, so you can add trading cards and other collectibles as well. I've actually been using it for Pokemon recently, and you'll see why in an upcoming video. I'll let you know. If there's some 10s
No,
even, I'll
don't
definitely
let me know.
Well, I'll pay you more, is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
okay.
I'll let you know
All right.
and pay you more.
deal.
So we just settled the deal for $400 on the Pokemon cards. There's one Charizard, two Blastoise, a Venusaur, and a bunch of other hollows, all vintage, and like everything else, they're in great condition. So $400, and then you have a total on the DS.
yeah, it's basically 1700.
1700 is the price charting value.
Price range value.
So I would offer $850.
Okay.
We haven't even talked about this stuff.
I think we're gonna have to look at that stuff in detail in a future video back at the game bar.
Because there's too much here.
There really is. Guys, this is price charted at like $50,000. I pick around a bit more, add some more items to the pool that we just bought, but now it's time to go back and really settle up on some stuff. Right after we look at this super cool Turbo Duo complete in box. Yeah.
If I took this off, and I don't want to move it because on and off,
Yeah.
it just looks like this on this side. You're like, that's not helping, that's not
definitely
helping your
gives
cause,
it a
man.
different
Yeah, these can go for
1,000.
1,000. Oh yeah,
On that, my offer would be 100. Alex would give you 120.
on that.
Setting the bar here. All right. All right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I might do at least 150. All right.
what's Bonk? 850. Or what do you want, half?
I would do 425.
I'll give you 425.
Sweet. Thank you.
That's actually one of my favorite NES games.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like Bonk, and I'm like, man, they did a great job on this thing. Holy crap!
Convince me.
And you come back and get all this other stuff.
300
Yeah, go ahead.
for the box.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know if that's good or bad, but okay, we'll do.
But they're pretty.
They're pretty.
Pretty
I
colors.
like them.
They're pretty decent condition.
They're
right?
great condition. That's I love that about it. So
Get that goofy thing.
So,
it's a controller.
what do you want your nickname?
You want to take that?
Sure. You
Like
you got
we have-
stuff for that?
We have Hobby Shop Ron. We got Game Barn Justin. Let's
Delirious Dwight?
Oh my.
need something more flat.
Has that
Okay,
had a name
okay.
before?
No.
No.
I'll let you think about it.
All right, I'll
Or
think
in the
about it.
comments, let us know.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me know in the comments what our nickname for the legend Dwight should be. And let's look at what we can expect for the future of this collection. Because there's so much here. It's an amazing collection full of unique stuff. And I gotta come up with a way to get it all.
Oh my goodness. Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug 3, Metal
know.
Slug 3 again.
I know what it is
except
for
it's,
AES. I don't know exactly
what
what it
is
is for
the,
It's just a different graphics on. This is not what they came in. They came
Okay.
in cardboard boxes, really like.
Okay. So these are like repro cases?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Now, One thing that happens a lot when we go to garage sales, we ask for video games, and they go, well, I have some like VHS tapes, and I'm like, maybe this is why, because these look very similar to VHS tapes.
Yeah. Can you bring me some of them VHS
Right,
tapes?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take those VHS tapes any day.
A buck each?
Yeah.
This is the marquee that you would get in the pack, and that would go up on the top of the arcade if it machine. It might be a 2-slot, 4-slot, or even a 6-slot. They would put it up there and it would light up.
Okay.
It's backlit up there, so you would see through it. Stuff like
It's
that.
ridiculous.
What's on your target for next time?
The AES.
Well,
Because the AES is
everything.
crazy expensive. Yeah. These are big, man.
Those are crazy. I don't even
There's a
know.
lot of these. I have too many of these, man. But these are legit arcade games.
Man.
This is it.
So I feel like those might be round 4. And then we'll start with everything else for round 3. Like, that just valuing those alone is going to be a difficult task.
What's that one?
This one's going up in
First starting at
price because
600.
everybody knows about this. This is the
Turf Masters.
Turf Masters. This was the most expensive game your guy had. This one alone.
So bizarre.
In the almost triple, 60 grand probably,
For
if not more.
AES?
Oh yeah, it's the most expensive game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Every time we think we're done, we just keep looking at more.
I know, I wasn't expecting 2 more trips.
I wasn't expecting the game dungeon.
The game dungeon, that's great.
Is that it? Dwight's dungeon? Dwight's games dungeon?
Dungeon Master Dwight. Yes.
He's even finding more games.
Punchbox box down here.
More
yeah.
games.
I bet you there's games in here.
Oh, there's there's stuff.
I don't even know what's in there.
Well,
Maybe we'll have 2,000 or 200,000 subscribers by the time we get it all.
that's probably janky stuff.
Yeah.
Just got purple guns and stuff.
What's that?
Couple like
I mean, I
Oh.
paid $20.
that one's.
We also got a killer deal on these Transformers. Honestly, guys, there's so much here to get through. We're gonna have to do a full video to unbox it all and realize what just happened.
What do you say?
There's nothing you can say.
I got another 50 to go at least.
Is that MBS?
You add those into the equation.
Yeah, MVS. Or the AES, man.
Yeah.
If he wants to sell his AES stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this ended up being a lot more than I was planning on, which is amazing. We still have a game that we have not seen that price charts over $1,500. It is in that orange bubble wrap. I haven't seen it yet, but we're gonna save that for the next video. And subscribe for that one and the future one where we come back to the dungeon of games. And see Dwight again. I'm super excited about it. See you guys on the next one. Peace. Words of wisdom.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
There we go. That was actual
There we go.
wisdom. All right. See you on the next one.